UNIPASS is an electronic customs clearance system which provides for the automation of the clearance process to address delays with increased volumes in trade at the port. The Ghana Revenue Authority seeks to roll out this new system to replace the existing systems currently being operated by West Blue and GCNET. The new UNIPASS system, which is currently being piloted at the Takoradi port, has been criticized by industry players who complain that the challenges slow the clearance process down. Industry players are unhappy with the rollout of the system, saying if the fundamental challenges are not addressed, it could affect the whole clearing process at the port, thereby putting importers at a disadvantage.
It will be more than chaos because the training alone has never gone down well. I, in particular, was at the training. Since GCNET was actually started, I have been part of it. All the training, I do my own declarations, I do my own CCVR, I do my everything. But I tell you, this training has never gone nowhere. Take about 10 people and ask them. Only one person will tell you that he or she understands the system. I've seen it now. And 1 out of 10, what do you make of it? So the training that they're supposed to do, they have never done that. So you cannot think of any success. If really they are really determined to make sure the system runs, they need to follow the steps of GCNET.
The UNIPASS is not as smooth as is expected. There is hitch here and there. So we are praying that as technical men are on it, they will facilitate it so that we can have it smoothly. Comparably, Takoradi, there is no pressure. The workload we are doing in Tema here, Takoradi is not doing quarter of it. So, as I'm saying, we are going to face a bit of a challenge here. Unless the technical people can assure us that the measures put in place can curtail any pressure that will come on them.
Following the challenges freight forwarders had to face with the UNIPASS system in Takoradi, industry players with some key associations at the port say some meetings have been held with the UNIPASS team and some recommendations have been made to ensure a successful rollout in Tema to avoid revenue loss and goods going into demurrage. One recommendation looks at rolling the system out on a pilot basis.
Tema is going to go on a pilot basis stretch for probably from next week. This week, as we speak, we are doing online. They are doing online registration, and they are doing those who can't do the online registration or have problems. They go to our secretariat. The UNIPASS team is there, and they are taking them through all the processes.
See some engagement with them. So anytime they come, we'll try to ask them questions as to the things, the loopholes we think they have to look into it, so that going forward we'll not be having teething problems as the system starts running, and day by day they try to improve what they want to do.
For UNIPASS to be successful in Ghana, they need to run parallel with the Ghana Community Network, that is the GCNET, for some time, where if they are able to correct all the teething problems before they've been able to build some database.
In a related development at the Tema port, freight forwarders are also unhappy with shipping lines that are not implementing the Transport Ministry's directive to waive demurrage accrued on cargo during the lockdown period. While the president of the concerned freight forwarders has threatened to embark on a demonstration with his members, the executive secretary of Importers and Exporters is also advocating a stiffer law to punish shipping lines who have no regard for the Transport Ministry.
To me, my advice to the shipping lines is that since the whole state government is subsidizing water, subsidizing electricity, which they are also enjoying, and they are not also coming forth to help relieving this stress from the importers, they have to come back for the second time. Else, we the freight forwarders are going to do massive demonstration and make sure that no shipping line is going to operate, because we cannot sit down for this thing to happen continually.
You could see that they are challenging the status quo or the authority of the Civil Authority. And I think this Transport Minister, I know him. I know how strong he is. I will want to encourage him that we will support him. He has to deal with these shipping companies at this point in time, once and for all, to correct it. Or else, other than that, all the time, this is what they will do to the government. This is the time I want to see the Ministry of Transport bite.